What's up, guys? It's your boy Jamaica here, coming at you with another deck tech. This is my mono black Living Death deck. Living Death hasn't really seen a ton of play. There has been like mild success with the deck, but no one really plays it. I think there's like just faster combo decks, but I want to play it today in the tournament. It's a pretty straightforward deck. You cycle a bunch of creatures and you cast Living Death and bring them back. Or the Broken Lands and Lurching Rod Beast are like the cheaper cyclers. They only cost one. Archfiend Ifnir is pretty sweet. It's really it's 5/4 flyer that cycles for 2 is pretty cool. But when you cycle just another card, your opponent's creatures get smaller. They get -1/- counter, so that's really sweet. Twist Abomination just finds lands. It doesn't actually like draw a card, but it does find lands. So it's really important because you get the 5 mana to get the Living Death. Undead Gladiator is something cool that you can cycle and keep reusing with Archfiend to get like the Archfiend out. It's really sweet. The kind of like the benefit of playing this deck over like a 2-color deck, that most of your lands can play untapped, and we get to jam a Desert of the Glorified in for the late game thing, mostly with Archfiend. And Horde of Broken Lands too, cares if you discard or not. Demonic Consultation, basically a tutor, looks for either lands or Living Death. That's pretty much like the money card here. Transgressor Mind and Flying Tendrils, kind of exile cards. This kills creatures. This gets stuff out of the hand. Maybe like counter spells, mostly 3 mana. Sever is also another way to kind of wipe out a board here. You don't want to like put creatures in their graveyard, so you want the exile effect. So Sever, Flaying Tendrils, and Transgress are all pretty good. Living Death, like I said, you could play it in 2 ways. You can either just play out all your creatures normally, because they're just like kind of like okay cards. Like this is like a 4/2 for 4, 5/4 for 5, things like that. It's a 3/1 for 3. That could be okay. Or you can just cycle them all and just cast them back with Living Death. But yeah, the plan B is really just hard casting as random creatures and trying to attack and block here. The sideboard got Bottle Gnomes for some aggro decks. It blocks that you sack at a gain 3 life, so it gets in your graveyard. You can bring it back and trade more life. Extra discard spells and Labor of the Heart for, I guess, things like Scarab Feast and just other like graveyard hating things. And we have our own graveyard hate here in Scarab Feast, by the way. Also does cycle, so if you don't need it, you can cycle it away. Grasp Darkness is just a little extra removal spell. I think it's the most like versatile one. It's not really that versatile, but I think it's the most like roundabout one because you're only trying to kill creatures that are smaller. Things like normal berserkers or ash zealots, things like that. So it's pretty good. And Kratos action, because we're black, I will play the card that that's good against other combo decks like approach decks, things like that. Other combo decks where you just kind of like take a piece away and then there you go, extraction. So yeah, gonna play in a tournament today. Gonna run at least 4 rounds, so kind of showcases kind of like not really like actively played archetype, but I think it's actually just really good. It is a really good deck, and yeah, let's see what happens. Maybe we can catch some people that don't have a lot of graveyard hate. I think that's the reason why you could play this deck at certain times. More of a meta decision. So if they don't have graveyard hate, then this deck is pretty good. But like I said, there's always that plan B of just casting these random dudes. So let's get right into the matches. Alright, got around with the Pain Dreadful Living Death deck. Funny story, I actually got the round 1 buy, so this is actually round 2. I can keep this. So basically I have 3 lands here. I have a removal spell too, so that's pretty good. It's like 4 lands now. I mean, a lot of this game is really quick, simple. You just cycle. Just Living Death, that's good. So this can just look for a swamp. I have actually 5 swamp. I really don't read anything with this card. The neighbors playing aristocrats. That's kind of annoying. A lot of their creatures are really good at like wanting to die, or like this thing leaves something back. But I'm gonna have like bigger stuff probably. Probably want to like get an Archfiend on a consultation. What's really gonna stink is if he has a Grim Harrowspect's gonna drop like a billion cards. This is okay. One really good card in this matchup is Flying Tendrils, so I could probably consult for that. There's an Archfiend. Good. I don't think Transgress is as good in this matchup, because a lot of the cards are like pretty undercosted. If he plays any sort of like random value creature, I'm just gonna get the Flying Tendrils. Alright, I think it's good enough to get a flank. Hopefully I just don't mill myself here. Alright, I did mill myself. Jeez, I hit a lot of... Fortunately does not kill the weapon card enthusiast. I think it was pretty heads up that he didn't just make the servos. This is my exile pile, by the way. I hit. I just want to see what he's holding. I could like wait a turn. I don't really need to do anything right now. Enthusiast. Demonic consultation. I guess he's like holding his creature here. Not sure what he's gonna get. I think he'll get like a Murderous Redcap. No? Doesn't even like look for anything. Maybe he has like Madex Scarab Feast. Like tutor for that. His hand is this. Consultation and the Carrier Thrall. Okay. And he's Madex Scarab Feast, that's like really good. What if he has Madex Scarab Feast? How many creatures in my graveyard right now? 4. I have 4 creatures. I could just like kill all those creatures and start trying to like play creatures, play my own creatures. So even if this like fails, I still wipe his board. So let's just do it. Even if he has like the main deck Scarab Feast. Okay, so he's gonna get something now. Now he's gonna get something. Actually, not sure what he could get. Because now I have this like 5/4 here. What did he name? Rib Swap. Okay. So it could like exile something here. Probably the Archfiend. That's probably the best thing. Exile. Alright, got a lot of dumb idiots here. Alright. Playing Tendrils main deck is pretty good against this deck. Black White Aristocrats. Surprised I'm playing like aggro. Let's see. Air Piece are good in this matchup. I don't really need like Bottle Note. Transgress doesn't seem like it's gonna hit a lot. I think that's all I want to do. Maybe play some removal. Oh, then I have like a bunch of removal spells already. I'm good with this. Sure, I'll keep this. Let's also break up the infinite combo from my opponent's deck. But I also have to worry about like Scarab Beast or Withered Wretch. But I can like kill those creatures just fine. I have answers to that. But yeah, it's a turn 2 Withered Wretch. That's pretty good. Here. Man, a lot of Archfiends. I want to get the 5 lands immediately. 3. I think one of the benefits of just playing black blue, which was like the more common um part of this deck, is that you had a bunch more 1-mana cyclers, but your mana was like a little worse. So if he goes for the combo kill here, I have the Scarab Feast to stop it. Stop the infinite damage part of this. Bloodthirst Vampire is pretty good against what do you call it? Flame Tendrils, because he can just save his own creature. Okay, so he's definitely worried about me having 1 mana open for Scarab Feast. Okay, he's gonna go for it here. I don't blame him. But if he has another one, I'm dead. But I could like try to find a card here. Let's just cycle this now. Find another Scarab Beast, basically. Okay. So if he's got me, he's got me. Also, the vampire is pretty good as Living Death. He can just sack all his creatures to the Bloodthorn Vampire. So I might have to sever this first. No, that doesn't matter. He'll just like get him back. If he had another, this Tended Mindbender, nice. Love it. Well, definitely, yeah, Living Death and the guy. Wow, that was just a draw. That was a hell of a draw there. So he's got to sack his board to this. That's fine, but I like all these Archfiends. Luckily, I have this Sever for the next play. But if he has, like I said, if he has another, he's got another red cap, I'm pretty much dead here. I will gladly block. I want this Gladiator in my graveyard so I can get it back and start cycling. Archfiend and like Undead Gladiator are like best friends because this is a discard outlet and it's also a cycle outlet, so it's actually like really sick. But he actually has no good attacks. And also attack for 15 in the air. I'd be very surprised if he attacked here. Here's another sack outlet here. Didn't draw a cycle spell. That's not good. Gotta sever something. Honestly, I think I'm severing the Vizier here. It's the healer is redundant sack outlets. Um, and this is gonna lead to an infinite combo if I don't kill this. I'm gonna attack for 10 in the air. You can't really do anything about it. Next turn's lethal attack. All I have to do is like, I think I can block enough creatures here. That's good. I do get a creature to block with though. He still can't attack me. Unless he has a way to deal with the other Archfiend. Wow, it's a crazy attack. Unless he has like a Scarab Feast here. Do it again, actually. Yeah. I can just do it again. I can hold priority, do it again, get more triggers down. Yeah, alright. That's Archfiend Undead Gladiator for you.